you ever met someone who barely exists online? No selfies, no living my best life posts, no constant updates trying to prove they're happy. In a world where people document everything, someone who stays silent online almost feels suspicious. But psychology says something interesting. People who post the least are often the ones most comfortable with themselves. Because when someone constantly needs attention, sometimes it's not confidence, sometimes it's emotional dependence. And the people who don't post, they may understand something most people don't. Let's decode the psychology behind people who never post their photos on social media. 1. They value privacy more than attention. Most people use social media to be seen, but some people protect their peace more than their image. Psychologists call this a high privacy orientation. These people are careful about who gets access to their life, emotions, and personal moments, not because they're insecure, because they understand that not everything meaningful needs an audience. While others chase likes, reactions, and validation, they prefer emotional control, and that's usually a sign of inner stability. 2. They don't build their identity from other people's opinions. A lot of people slowly shape their personality around online approval. They post what gets attention, they say what gets engagement, they become addicted to being noticed. But people who rarely post pictures often have something stronger, self-concept clarity, meaning they already know who they are. They don't need strangers to confirm their worth. Their confidence doesn't rise and fall with comments or views. And because of that, they compare themselves less, follow trends less, and fake less. 3. Their confidence is usually quieter. Real confidence is often invisible. Insecure people usually feel the need to constantly display themselves. Secure people don't. Psychologists link low attention-seeking behavior with secure self-esteem. These people don't post selfies to prove they're attractive. They don't post achievements to prove they matter. They already feel enough without announcing it. That's why they often appear calmer, less anxious, and emotionally balanced. 4. They think deeply before sharing anything. Some people post every emotion the second they feel it. Others stay quiet and observe. People who post less are often more introspective. They think before speaking. They process emotions privately. They only share things that genuinely matter to them. Psychology calls this an internal locus of evaluation, meaning they judge themselves using their own standards, not the internet standards. That's why superficial attention usually doesn't impress them. 5. We understand how fake social media can become. Most social media isn't reality, it's performance. People post edited happiness, filtered confidence, and carefully selected moments. Deep down, many low-key people understand this. Psychologists call it social comparison theory. The more people consume other people's highlight reels, the more dissatisfied they become with their own lives. So some people choose distance, not because they hate social media, but because they refuse to let it control their self-worth. They choose peace over performance. So next time you see someone who never posts their photos online, don't assume they're lonely, awkward, or antisocial. Sometimes they're simply more emotionally secure than the people constantly asking to be seen. Because real confidence doesn't always make noise. Sometimes it stays silent. And if you enjoy decoding human behavior and the hidden psychology behind everyday actions, subscribe now. Because here we don't just watch people, we understand them.